You clicked on this video because somewhere, some pastor, or your grandmother, or a bumper sticker told you prayer works. And some part of you has always wanted actual proof, not just a feeling. Fair. Let's get you proof. Here's what actually happens in your body when you pray. Not the version from a pulpit, the version you can put on a monitor. Your body doesn't know the difference between a bear chasing you and a bad email that's been sitting in your inbox since Tuesday. Same alarm system, same chemical flood. Cortisol spikes, your amygdala lights up, your whole nervous system braces for a fight that never shows up. The problem is that system was built for danger that ends. It wasn't built to run for 3 days straight because your boss used the phrase, "when you get a chance," in a way that clearly did not mean when you get a chance. So what happens when you pray? Not recite, not mumble something while scrolling. Actually stop and focus. Your parasympathetic nervous system takes over. That's the stand-down system, the opposite of fight or flight. Heart rate variability improves. Cortisol drops. This isn't a feeling you're talking yourself into. It's a body getting the signal that the threat has passed and finally standing down. You can't think your way out of a stress response. You can pray your way out of one. That's the first thing. Prayer shuts off an alarm that got stuck on. The second thing is stranger, focused, relational prayer. The kind where you're actually talking to someone instead of reciting words at a ceiling. Lights up oxytocin in your brain. The same chemical that shows up when you're bonding with someone you trust. The scan lights up in the same place, which means talking to God isn't just calming you down. Biologically, it looks a lot more like closeness than it looks like a nap. Most people treat prayer like a sedative, something you reach for once things get loud enough. Your brain apparently treats it like a relationship, whether or not you were expecting that. I've got a friend, Dave, a project manager who only ever prayed when things were already on fire. In fact, fire extinguisher prayer was what he called it. Break glass in case of emergency. He said it never did much because he was only ever doing it once, in a panic, expecting an instant reset. He switched to doing it daily instead. Nothing dramatic, he'd just spend a few minutes every morning before the inbox opened. He said the hard stuff didn't stop happening. It was just that his body just stopped bracing for it the same way. Paul was writing about this 2,000 years before anyone had a word for cortisol. Don't be anxious about anything, he said, but in every situation, through prayer, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God will guard your heart and your mind. Guard is a military word, a sentry standing post. A psalm gets at the same idea from a different angle. Be still and know. Stillness there isn't decoration. It's the method, not the mood. You didn't need the chemistry to make this true. It was true 2,000 years before anyone could measure it. You've just got the readout now, in case you needed a second reason. Next time you pray, and nothing seems to happen, remember what's happening underneath. Your body already knows the procedure. It's just been waiting on you to run it.